Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-August 2020. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with the oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Now let's take a look here. Ooh, tough energies. So the overall energy for the reading, the Two of Swords. This is feeling a little bit stuck, feeling like you don't know what to do, which direction to go, and the more you sit in that, the more it grows, because it's sitting here, and sitting here does that. You know, comes up with things to hold you back, to not be able to make a decision. So we'll see. We'll see what that confusion is about when we clarify. Starting off the reading, you get the Knight of Swords crossed by the Fool. That's very contradicting energy. That's somebody that takes action. That's somebody that feels good about something and is gonna go for it. You know. So how did you get to this place? Well, looking around, it kind of makes sense, but yeah, that's determination. That's, I'm gonna go get mine, you know. However, your focus here, waiting, the Three of Wands, waiting for something, waiting, just waiting, not really taking that action. So I don't know if that's somebody taking action towards you, or maybe you did take action towards something and now you're waiting to see what happens. In the recent past, you get the Wheel of Fortune. Change, something changed here. Your strength, the Hangman. Oh, so you can wait. You know, you're just sitting there, not really taking action on anything. It does feel frustrating though. It does feel like, okay, I'm gonna wait for this and I'll be fine and I'll be patient and I'll be all of that. Doesn't feel that way though. In the immediate future, you get the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's being left out in the cold, possibly. Supporting this reading, the Five of Cups. This is loss. This is somebody crying over something they lost, over the past, being a little bit in the past there. Looking at the past and feeling nostalgic, feeling sorry, feeling hurt, feeling all of it. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the King of Pentacles. You've got you in your material life. I feel like you've got control. You got you, you know. Now in your emotional life, there's a little bit of a struggle here going on. You're hoping that to find your intuition again. You're hoping to be able to access your intuition when the time comes. You know, the potential outcome for this reading, the Tower. So yeah, something's happening here. Even though I feel like your energy is stagnant, a lot of things are happening. You know, I don't see you necessarily participating in them, but the things are happening around you, some things. So let's clarify. Let me clarify the Two of Swords. The High Priestess, the Death card, and the Empress. Yeah, the intuition is definitely gone. When you're in that Two of Swords energy, that tells me that you're not listening to what's going on inside of you, except for this part. That usually takes control and we forget we have such a thing as an intuition. That's why you're hoping it comes back. it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't, the intuition doesn't come back. It's always there. It's just you who needs to start listening to it, you know, because it's gone. It's completely gone. You're finding yourself in a possibly stressful kind of situation, and it's because of your mind. It's playing games with you. It's trying to put you there. It's accessing your fears, your insecurities, and it's keeping you there. And it takes away from your power here. You know, it takes away a lot from your power. You may show up as, no, I got it. Even with the King of Pentacles here, you're showing up as, I'm in control here. And you may be in certain aspects in your life. Emotionally wise, not so much. Let me clarify the Fool. The Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Wands. There is some action that you want to take, and you're very determined about it. But again, it's wrapped around time. It's wrapped around the fact that you have to wait. And I do see that time going down, you know, kind of like, okay, I had to wait for a year. Now it's just 6 months or 2 months or whatever. So I do see the time reducing here, but it's something in regards to your happiness, to your emotional fulfillment here, that you want to take action towards. Okay, so that makes sense that you're in a very stagnant mode right now. You're just waiting. Yeah. Let's see the Three of Wands. Just make sure that in this waiting period, you're not getting yourself up in your head, because that's what happens here. Okay, Felix is in the house, so let's clean the table for him to jump on. Come on. Move along. Move along. Okay. I love you too. He always has to do that. Come to my face and be like, hey, what's up? I love you. I love you too. Yeah, for the Three of Wands, you get the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. There's something you're working on or trying to work on. It's either a project at work or something in your life that's kind of like, it's either dependent on something else, like that has to happen in order for this to happen. That's why you're kind of just being forced to wait here, right? For something to happen. However, in this waiting time, be mindful, because you're doing stuff to yourself. Things are getting to you. Sadness, pain. And it's fine. It's actually, that pause needs to happen for everyone at some point. Just see how you work with it and don't let it take over. Try to use it to heal yourself. Look at it, yes, that's why it's coming up. But don't fall into it and let it take over and let it recreate a low vibration kind of energy. You know, you can just work with it. I feel like there's a waiting game for you here, and it's very tricky. Let's clarify the Hangman. The Ten of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Hierophant. Yeah, this is something in regards to possibly a connection, a long-term connection. It could be that you're trying to take action on, but not right now. Again, there's this waiting that is happening. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles in the immediate future. Whew. The Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the Star. Now, I don't know if this is a fear that's coming up for you. Fear of loss, fear of abandonment, fear that this is not going to happen. Because you start off pretty determined in this direction, and then it ends up with the Five of Pentacles here when it comes to a very powerful connection for you. The Five of Pentacles talks about ending, not happening. At the same time, I kind of pick it up as a fear, another fear that's coming up for you in this waiting game, right? Is it ever going to happen? What if it doesn't happen? Oh my God. It's accessing some sort of fear within you. Wow, you're bombarded here, to be honest. Just because you have to pause for a little bit. That's when everything comes up for you. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. The Hermit, the Chariot, and the Emperor. Yeah. Yeah, you wish things would speed up. Like, come on, come on, come on. Come towards me, Emperor. Come to me. Faster. Because I'm sad, sitting in this crappy energy. You know, kind of idea. Of course, roles can be reversed. It could be the other person that's going through this. Or it could be the both of you. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the both of you. Let me clarify the King of Pentacles. There's a Taurus showing up strong for you here. The Strength card, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. See, your mind tells you it makes sense that I pursue this. Everything about it makes sense for you to go after this. Now, there's those fears, those insecurities, that everything that comes up for you because you're at a standstill. And when those come up for you, they kind of take away from your courage, your determination. You're looking at it in a very logical way where it makes sense, you go for it. It doesn't make sense anymore because now you're scared as fuck, right? So, oof. Again, there's a way to work with that without letting it deter your actions, your wants, your needs. Let's clarify the High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there it is. There it is, and you know that. You know that as soon as you do reconnect with your intuition, which right now I don't see that happening, but you know that that's the only place that you'll figure things out. You'll know what to do when you allow this intuition to speak to you. That's when things really start to line up for you, where you'll feel empowered, independent, like, I can do this. There's a lot of determination coming up with it, and a lot of strategic kind of, you know, not all over the place, like, I'm gonna try this and this. No, this is planned kind of action. Like, okay, I know what to do, and I'm gonna go do it. You know? That only happens when your intuition is coming into play. And you kind of lost that part. You got lost in fears and things brought up in you. Let's clarify the Tower. The Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Yeah. There's something that's going to show up for you that it's going to feel like it's the real thing. Deep down, you're going to feel like it's not really the real deal, right? And that's what's going to bring in the Tower moment, because you're going to know. Now, it could be that this might actually be the real deal, where things are starting off, you know, from a brand new beginning here, very beautiful, very everything. It could be that. And your fear is telling you, no, it's not. How can you believe in this? Nah. You know, because I do see fear interfering in that. Or it could be that it's fake and you know it, but that only happens if you access your intuition. You need to go look for it. You need to find it again. Because you lost your access to it, pretty much. Let's see what the universe has. The Justice card, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. This person does want, the person you're dealing with does want to balance things out with you. They're working on correcting things or making things work in some way. I feel like they're trying their best. Now the problem here would be this time slot that you have with yourself. That's bringing in a lot of stuff for you to look at. And it might be tricking you into feeding your fears and your insecurities instead of working with them, you know? So don't let it. Let's close it off with the Oracle card from the Sacred Traveler. I see this person doing their part. I see you getting sucked into a place of fear, to be honest. So you have the power to not let that happen. When you find that intuition of yours, it's there, waiting for you to talk to it, you know? From the Sacred Traveler, you get transformation, definitely. A fresh new way of living emerges. Totally agree. Don't let it be through fear, because I'm going to chase you down. No, I'm not. I'm just creating another fear for you. You got plenty. Okay, so Cancer. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.